So far, it's just been nothing but congratulations. The fun thing is, babies aren't partisan. So even folks who we do not agree on policy are so excited because they recognize this is a great thing.
Jaime Herrera Beutler with exciting news this week. She's becoming the 9th member of Congress to have a baby in office. So this Mother's Day, our spotlight shines on 3 of those women, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers and Linda Sanchez, who Beutler reached out to for advice.
Well, she came to me before she made the announcement. Probably the best piece of advice I give to women who are trying to juggle career and family is you really have to learn to be forgiving of your own self. When you have a lot of balls in the air, this is what I tell women, inevitably 1 or 2 are going to fall, and you can't beat yourself up about it.
There's some days that I think, okay, I have this figured out, and then the next day it feels like it's all fallen apart. And that's where it's good to be able to talk with other working moms on Capitol Hill that understand, that can relate to you and give you those words of encouragement.
I want more women in government. I want more women members of Congress. Because even though we shouldn't have to be the bearers of these issues, we passionately are, because we see it. We see the challenge every day.
While women have made great strides in Congress, it is still, and has been historically, such a male-dominated place. So what do you see? I mean, in very practical sense, what do you see day to day?
Even a male member who has young children is typically their children live with their spouse in their home district during the week, so they're not having the mad rush to have to finish the vote and get to their child's school to pick up their son or daughter from school.
Okay, you all set?
One thing that I noticed, for the first time, we have a women's bathroom right off of the floor. Which
First time
in 200 years. It took some time, and there still is not a changing table in that bathroom, which I really could have used.
And you asked for one.
Yes, and so there are unique challenges.
How have the male members been? I think a lot of women, and I'll say it happened to me too, that it was like you didn't want to talk that much about being a mom because the men might look at you as not taking your job seriously. Has that gone away?
I think there's been a generational shift, and I think that for members of our own generation, they're quite comfortable with their wives may work, their wives may work at home, but there's a comfort level. For men who are older than us, 20, 30 years, we just remind them of their daughters, and they love their daughters, and their daughters are living similar lives to us.
Just a final question for each of you. How has it changed from where you are on this Mother's Day, from where your own mothers were?
It's night and day. My mom was the mother to 7 children. She was a stay-at-home mom. I think she should be sainted. She went back to night school, earned her degree, and became a teacher. And I think largely because of what she did and the values she instilled in me and what she taught me, I am where I am today.
Well, I have to agree. My mother's lessons of there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it really informed my whole life. But my mom was among the few in her generation to actually work, and her mother worked. So I just have this long legacy of moms who worked outside the home. And so I never considered anything else. What they've accomplished, and frankly what all the women who come before us have accomplished, makes everything that we do possible.
My mom, I don't think, can really sometimes really imagine that I am serving in Congress. My mom had dropped out of college her freshman year when her dad passed away, and she was determined that her kids were going to go to college, graduate from college, and she sacrificed her entire life to give me that opportunity. And she told me, Cathy, you can be anything you want to be. She's made me the person that I am today.
Our thanks to all 3 on this Mother's Day. And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, the Pentagon released the names of 10 service members killed in Afghanistan and Kyrgyzstan. That's all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight. And to all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day.